You know, gas prices are ridiculous. I had to take out a loan to fill up the tank of in my car, and this is gas Guzzlers Extreme. So it's roughly a 10-year-old racing game that got ported to the PC on Steam, and it came on the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Um, it feels like a truck-based, like Wipeout, sort of a combat racing vehicle game, or even like Twisted Metal or Destruction Derby. So games from like 20 or 30 years ago when the PlayStation first came out, that's what it really seems to feel like. You could fire machine guns, pickups, missiles, repair your vehicle, etc. with the items that are around the truck. So it's sort of like what if Trucks meets Mario Kart, but without like the cutesy and yeah. So for a simple game, it's quite fun. Like there's got cool voiceover actors. Duke Nukem makes an appearance with his voice, like voice appearance. Does that make sense? And then there's a guy. I assume it's a guy imitating Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice. So it's sort of a bit of fun there. Sort of like quirky Midway type fun that Midway used to do with NBA Jam and everything. It's not cutting edge. Obviously, it's like 10 years old now, but it's decent for a PC game. And if you have lower specs, you'll be able to play this. Decent arcade-like controls. I found the trucks were a bit extra heavy, but I guess that kind of makes sense in the long run. And there's a decent number of tracks and music. The music, from what I remember, pretty generic. I don't remember at all. Tracks were pretty generic too. Don't really remember them. They're not like Mario Kart tracks which stand out like Rainbow Road. I feel like the cars are locked until you play the campaign, which is usually how a lot of racing games do it, like Cruisin' USA series, etc. So that's one con. You need a separate PC and a copy of the game to host the dedicated server. So obviously this game's a little bit older, so it does things a bit more differently. There isn't really much skill involved. Unfortunately, the AI has rubber banding, kind of like Mario Kart, so sometimes it's luck of the draw with NPCs. Regular cost in Steam is ridiculous at $32.50 for a really old game that probably most people have never heard of. Even without the two optional DLCs, which are like $7 to $9 each, it's pretty totally insane and not fair. You're paying like $50 if you pay regular price. So I would say get this game when it's 90% off. It's not horrible, but it does look dated at this point because it's 10 years old, and it was probably kind of dated even when it came out. I don't think they upgraded the textures or anything. It wasn't a remaster. But you can go to G2A. Some people hate G2A, but you can buy this game for $2 instead of $32 on Steam. So totally huge difference in price. I just feel like it's way too overpriced at $32 for the content. It's fun, but not $32 fun. I'd say it's a solid 6 out of 10 with a cheap key. It's a 2 out of 10 without a cheap key because $32 is insane for a game that's you know, starting to look definitely 10 years old or older. So yeah, it's fun for short sessions, but I feel like the regular price on Steam, if you pay that much, oh my gosh, that's way too high. I feel like that'll scare you faster than the price of gasoline going into your car. So keep on driving and keep on guzzling. Keep on gaming. Bye.